Hi everyone, welcome back. It feels like it's been ages since I've filmed something, and I don't know, 2 months feels like way longer than it actually is. But anyway, this is probably going to be my last binder update for 2025, and then my next video I'm planning is going to be my end of year flip through and maybe talking about my collecting goals for next year. This update, it's kind of going to be like, I'm probably going to have to like splice footage in here and there because I've got a set of cards with me now, but I'm still waiting for an order from Yoongi to come in, and obviously because it's December I feel like everything's just taking a little bit longer with it being the time of the year. So if you see like random lighting changes, just please excuse that, or if you see my nails change colour, that'll be why. We're just going to get straight into it, I think. So we'll start off with my Yoongjin binder because I have some Jin cards to update, which is fitting, I guess, because it was his birthday very recently, just last week actually. And I did manage to watch his live. It was like 5 o'clock UK time, but it was so nice to see his face again. And yeah, just tiny birthday season is like in full effect. But yeah, the first card that I've got for Jin is this one, which is from Echo. It was one of the Weverse pre-order bonuses, I believe, and for some bizarre reason this one took me quite a while to track down because I would see it and I always felt like it was kind of overpriced compared to the other pre-order bonuses, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because he's posing very cutely and he's got a cute wig on, but this is absolutely a wig, isn't it? Like, I'm not just being insane. Anyway, yeah, so cute Jin, and you might be able to tell that I've rearranged some cards because a couple of these were like on the back of pages, but I've changed that and I'll talk through it more when I do my flip through. But for now, he's just going to go in the middle here. Obviously I got some space to fill in because there is still some cards that I'm missing and would like to collect for Echo. And then next we're going to go to the tour RunSeokjin section, and we did have the encore shows and the encore shows were amazing. Obviously I watched online and I cried so much. What's new? But yeah, it was so nice to see JK and Hobie do like their solo stages, and like that Super Tuner performance had me squealing with glee. Like, it was so funny. And then obviously on day 2 when Tay performed, and bless Tay, sweet baby crying on stage or backstage, and Jin bringing him out because I don't know, it was just really nice because I feel like he was one of the last members to like perform on stage for like with ARMY. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody else had at least had like a solo performance, like, or like a solo concert performed at one of the other members' shows, but Tay hadn't until like the end of October, and it was just very yeah, emotional seeing him get emotional. And obviously like Jimin was there on day 2 of Jin's concert as well. I need to talk about cards as well. So these are the special cards from the RunSeokjin photo card set, and I finally got these, and they have like little messages on the back. I did read up translations, but I can't remember off the top of my head what they actually say. I think obviously this says something ARMY, and I think that says I love you ARMY. But they're very cute, and now that I finally have these, I'm going to move these two ARMY Zone London cards and I'll put them in a new spot in a minute. But these are going to go in the middle here. And now we have a nice page of Jin all in the same outfit. And I do like that this purple's in the middle and it like goes well with it. It's very satisfying. It's very nice to look at now. And then these ARMY Zone cards are going to go here. Continuing with the talking about the encore shows, I did join a group order for these cards, which were a set of cards that you could get if you picked up the album, I believe, like at the shows. They're very cute. I think this is from the Don't Say You Love Me video. He's like, there's like a street in the back there. Or it looks like a street, or it's some buildings. But yeah, very cute, very lovely. And these are going to go on this page. Just for now, I probably will move them because I don't know. Yeah, because there is more selfie cards from the other shows. Obviously, the ones in the first show that he did, and then there's some ones from Japan that are like selfie cards. So maybe I'll track a few more of them down and like have a page just of selfie cards. I don't know, but I think that looks nice for now. So yeah. And then one more little thing for Jin. It's kind of silly, but I got another one of these ramen stickers because my friend got some more of the Jin ramen, and she was like, here, have a Jin sticker, and I was like, thank you, love him, and I got a mild Jin. So yeah, like I said, with the other ones, they're just on the back here. So I think he's just going to go on the back there because I don't really have a specific spot for them, and they are kind of silly, but I think they're fun anyway. So yeah, that is it for Jin for now. Like, I feel like there's so much I need to talk about, but it's just all gone from my mind. His concerts were amazing. Like I said, I cried, they cried. It was just so nice to see him like doing the shows again, and obviously Harlow was like flashback into the London shows, and I don't know, I'm just very proud of them for doing this, and it was just a very nice experience. Yeah, that is all I've got for Jin, so now we need to go on to the next binder. So we are taking a very, very quick pit stop in the Yoongi Korean album binder because I have one Yoongi update. And speaking of Yoongi updates, there was like a little update yesterday. It was from a message that he'd recorded for the concert that the kids who were taking part in the Mind program that he's been doing, like sponsoring and running and stuff. Yeah, there was like a concert that they were doing, and there was a message from Yoongi that like played out before they performed, and it was just so lovely to see him. And like, guys, he has long hair. He still has long hair, and I was just like, oh, he looked so happy, he looked so beautiful. And obviously like the message that he said about like the program and stuff was very touching, and yeah, it was just so nice and kind of unexpected to see him. And obviously we've had like little updates from Namjoon with the group selfies in the practice room. Thank you, Namjoon, I owe you my life. Tiny Yoongi update. And another tiny Yoongi update for this page is I finally have his Persona postcard. Don't ask me why it took me so long to get it. I don't know, because they've been so readily available and cheap enough, but yeah, I finally have him. So he's going to go in there with Jin, and yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this because that's literally like the only update. Yeah, like I said, so happy to see Yoongi. Just obviously waiting for whenever he feels like he wants to post something or do whatever, but you know, I can wait. I've waited long enough. I can wait some more. It's fine. That is the tiny little update for this binder. Next up, we have an update for JK's merch binder. I have a few more merch cards on the way, which you'll see like spliced in here when I actually get them and are able to film that. The next set of cards that I have is this set, which is from the Map of the Soul tour. So obviously this was from the tour that never was. But yeah, I got these off eBay. They came in a set. They were very reasonably priced, so I was just like, yeah, sure. Because I'm kind of like realising that I'm almost done with his Korean album cards, or at least like I have very few left that I would like to collect, and a couple of them are like kind of pricey. So I'm going to be thinking about what else I can focus on collecting next year. And I feel like merch cards are probably going to be one area that I focus on. That or DVD cards. But again, they're going to be like kind of pricey. So that might be like slow going. Maybe I'll start on the Japanese cards. Who knows? But yeah, what else has been happening? Oh, we had the Spaghetti, the song with J-Hope and LE SSERAFIM. That was really fun and unexpected. I just loved the video, loved his rap. I got like kind of obsessed with the choreography, like the Eat It Up choreography, that bit where they're like, oh, it's so good. But yeah, really unexpected, but a very nice surprise. I was not expecting to get like another song from any of the members before the end of the year, but it's nice that we did. Nice little set there. I know that like these are all in a weird order, but this part is a work in progress. Let's just say that. So next up for JK's merch binder, I have a few things here. This is like the stuff that I was waiting to go in from Ryokyo. So first up I have these two cards from the Speak Yourself or Love Yourself tour. This is a merch card. I can't remember exactly what it's from. I think it might be like a bag or a purse or something like that. But this is from the final. And as you can tell, it is slightly smaller, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. I'll make it work. And then this is a merch card from the Japan tour. So it says Japan edition on the back. I'll put it up on the screen like what it's actually from because I can't remember off the top of my head. But again, they are very similar, but they're very, very cute. And I am just going to put them in front here. I know like the order is going to be different and like, you know, they're just going here for now. So like I said, this is going to be a work in progress section, and I might even make this like a priority focus for next year. I can't remember if I already said that. I'm filming this out of order, so like I'll see when I edit if I'm like repeating myself. They're just gonna live there at the front, and then it'll go into the Map of the Soul stuff, and then like I said, I know this is like out of order, but we'll work on that later or in the new year. And then the next little set of cards that I've got, I don't really know where to put them, but they're like technically merch. They're technically merch boxes. So they're 3 of the cards from the Fortune box, which are Japanese membership benefits, I believe. I think that's like the Japanese version of the merch box that they used to do. So I just have 3 here. I don't know, like they are, one's called B, one's T and S version, but I don't know which is which. But again, they're very similar, but very, very cute. We love it. Love him doing his signature pose. And I initially thought that these are like normal merch size, but they're absolutely not. So these can fit in a normal 4-pocket page. So I have one here, and I'm just gonna stick this in here for now, I think, because I'm really not sure about the release order of them. So I think I'm just gonna put them in based on vibes. I don't know if I want them next to each other. I like that, because I know there's a 4th one that I'm missing, and it's the one where he's got like the white like polo neck like jumper on. But we'll just put them like this for now. And I still think it looks very cute. Yeah, that works. That works, I think. Like I said, merch cards probably going to be my focus next year. But yeah, that is everything for this binder now. God, I feel like I'm a bit all over the place and I'm like kind of rushing through this because I don't have that much time to film lately, which I am sad about, but it's just one of those things, you know, it's the time of year, it's like work, life, everything. This is JK's Korean album and DVD binder, and I've got a few little updates for him. So, like I said, with the Yoongi card, the postcard I was able to get for cheap, I also got JK's with that, so it came in a set. And I've just made a little custom page for this. So this is one of the Prism Platinum, formerly Prism Platinum, they're alt bias now, so this is one of their A5 pocket pages. I just used a fuse tool to fuse a line down here and put a couple of lines in there to make two little pockets. And then I added this Persona film strip, which I think is really cute and kind of underrated actually. I'm sorry if you can hear a siren in the background. They're coming to get me because they're like, you have too many photo cards. No, they're not. That's a joke. Okay, the siren's finally gone, thank God. So this page is just going to go here to sort of start the Persona bit. It's just, I don't really remember if BTS World came before Persona or vice versa, but I've just ordered it this way anyway, so that is to start and lead into the Persona section. God, it's just so wild to me as well that like he just looks so baby there. I don't know, this was like what, 2019, but like he just looks so round. I've got the 2 new episodes of Are You Sure to watch, and like last week's ones I was just like, oh my god, he looks so round, he looks so babyish. You'll hate that, but I'm sorry, it's just one of them things. That is the little update for this section. Like I said, I don't know why it took me so long to get these, but I have it now, that's what matters. The next little update I have for this binder is we're finally finishing proof, because I was able to get the proof lucky draws for decent prices, and I don't know, it's taken me so long to get these because at the time when proof came out, I didn't join group orders or anything. Like the first group order I joined was for golden because they like low-key terrified me for so long because I was like, I don't know how these work, I don't know like what the gist is with them, do you know? So I missed out on these, and then on resale they were like always massively overpriced. I feel like this one and this one in particular were really overpriced and kind of hard to get a hold of. So eventually they've like gone down in price, but it's nice that I finally have them. So I think this is the Soundwave one. This is Power Station. And then this is MTU. For some reason, like, I very, like, vividly remember this one being MTU. I don't know why. But, yeah. It's nice that I finally have them. And, like, it just goes to show that, like, you can take your time with collecting. And as much as I want to have things, like, immediately, sometimes, you know, like, things eventually come down in price. Thinking about that Weverse Permission to Dance pre-order bonus that I'm still keeping an eye on and waiting for it to go down, because it's still more than I want to pay for at the minute. So, oh, that's so nice. You know, it's nearly like 3 years later then I've finally got those proof lucky draws. So it's so wild that like proof was technically like my first like BTS comeback, but then like this upcoming one is going to be my first like brand new with like new group music, because for proof there was only like 3 new songs. I say only like it's a bad thing, but it's absolutely not. I'm just so excited. Oh, I can't wait. And I know like at the time of filming this there's a lot of shit and nonsense going on online, and I'm not gonna like acknowledge the bullshit people are talking about, but I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so tired. Can like I'm just so ready for BTS to just come back so I can just like, not that like I pay attention to the shit people are saying online anyway, but it's just like, oh my god, can you just have a day off for God's sake? I'm so tired. I'm so like over it. Anyway, at least there's like good things to look forward to in the meantime, because we've got obviously Are You Sure? The new season of that is currently airing. I've got the next 2 episodes to watch, episode 3 and 4. Very excited for that. Obviously, Jin's concert cinema viewing thing. I'm hoping that I'll be able to go and see that like over Christmas. I really want to, because I unfortunately missed out on Hobbies in the end, which I was sad about. But I have ordered the Digicode DVD. It's not a DVD, but you know, like the concert Hope on the Stage thing that they're releasing on Weverse. So I'm very excited to get that, because there's going to be like a million Hobie cards. Not literally, but like I feel like it's going to rival the 28 Yoongis for sure. So I'm excited to get them. I'm just like filling in time here because I don't know what I'm going to like end up talking about in the next clips, but this is just for my own like moment in time capsule thing. So I hope you enjoy listening to me ramble as always. And then we had Namjoon's live the other day, which I would recommend everyone just go back and watch with the English translations, or look up Hybe Boy's video where he like translates, like he watches the live and he like translates in real time because he's like a native Korean speaker, and just like listen to that rather than whatever shit people are saying like online. But anyway, by the time I post this, I'm hoping it'll all blown over because I just can't be bothered. Just a reminder to everyone to just log off sometimes. What am I even saying? I'm delirious. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, next clip. I'm going to flick to the DVD section, which is right at the back here. So the one little card that I've got to update is this, which it's took me a while to get this. This is the Permission to Dance in the US charm. So this is like the weird card where it's like the like thick card. It's not nowhere near like normal photo card size, obviously. I did pull Jimin's in my original, in my copy. I do have the frame with it, but don't think I'm gonna bother displaying it like this. I don't know, because I don't want it to be too thick. I mean, it's bad enough already that it's like cardboard. I'm rambling, but anyway, I'm gonna put it in here. So I don't know if you can tell, but my plan is to double collect the JK's photo card from the OT7 set to go here, and then double collect his card from the Soul Digicode that just came out like a few months ago, and then have this be like another little DVD section or a continuation of it. And then there's a spot for something else in the future, maybe. Who knows what they're gonna do? I don't know. Yeah, like I said, that's all I've got for this section. Very quick, but still, it's very cute, and I have wanted it for a long time, and I finally was able to get it at a decent price. So yeah, all good. Okay, I am just going to stay on this page because I didn't film an outro when I was doing the main like bulk of filming for this update, so we're just going to go back to this page because it's very cute just while I finish talking. But yeah, that is everything that I've got for this update. Like I said, this is my last binder update of 2025. My next video will be a NDF flip through where I'll just go through my full collection, talk a little bit about what I collected and goals for 2026. Isn't it just crazy that we're almost at 2026 now? It's still like the week before Christmas when I'm filming this, and yesterday, like last night, Tae, Jin and Jungkook went live. They were like clearly very tipsy and it was so cute. I didn't like get to watch it properly in real time because I was at work, and I was just like trying to like be normal. But yeah, it was fun to like watch like the little clips back and catch up and stuff. And Oh, there's just so many things I'm so like excited about. Yeah, just like I said a million times, I'm just so looking forward to next year, when BTS come back, and just everything that entails. But yeah, I have got some exciting things on the way. I just got my Hop on the Stage digicode, but I'll be updating that like probably in January. Honestly, I'm like saving it to open it on Christmas Day. 'Cause like I just want something fun to open, you know. My little present from me to me. I did also get the Happy vinyl the other day. I'll just show you Jin's card now. This is the card from the vinyl. It's so cute. I'll probably just put this in my binder, like, and you'll see it in the future video. I can't be bothered to like get a full binder out just to put this away. But yeah, very very cute, very lovely. Love him. Love all of BTS. Other than that, I do have some magazines ordered. I might have went a little bit mad and like ordered the 3 versions of JK's Rolling Stone cover and 2 of the Elle magazine covers that he's on. 9 covers is crazy. So I only ordered 2. I ordered my 2 favourites. But they're all lovely. So they'll be getting to me in January, maybe, I think. I don't know. I'll get them when I get them. And I also ordered the Aisha photo book. I can't remember if I already mentioned that, but yeah. So like I said, that is it for this update. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little update. Sorry if the editing's like all over the place, but I've just had to do what I can. You know, just life, work, not giving me like proper time to film, but it's fine. I hope you all have a nice Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas. I hope you all have a happy and safe new year if I don't update before then, which it'll probably be after New Year, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all excited for BTS. Yeah, 2026 is BTS. Yeah. I mean this 2025 is as well, but yeah. I don't know. I just keep repeating myself as always, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they do, and I can't wait to go on this proper like full OT7 comeback release adventure with you all. So I'll be like documenting that obviously and collecting other things on the side as well. But yeah, like I said, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for almost 300 subscribers as well. That's crazy. Like I said, please look forward to my NDA flip through coming hopefully at the beginning of January. But until the next time I see you, hope you all stay safe and well, and I will be back again with another update very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.